In fact, should I put the multi-layered one? What do you think, the one that's coming up?
Yeah.
The coin one?
Yeah,
okay.
Good idea.
All right, well, I don't want to take away from, look, I feel naked now. I just took my necklace off. These are brand new. We have been working and working and working with our wonderful manufacturers in Italy to be able to do this very high-end scallop design that you have only seen up until now in 18 karat gold or in 14 karat gold, period. So the fact that we were able to do this for the first time was not an easy task.
Stop. I just saw that's $39.
Can you believe it? Honestly, when they started working on, this is the truth, our buyers and creating the scalloped hoop, it was going to be, our HSN selling price was going to be $79.90. That's how expensive it is to get this type of look and this amount of gold. And obviously you can see the dimension on it. It's not an easy task. $39.90. Honestly, this could be a special on the day today.
It could be.
I cannot imagine ever being able to repeat this again at $39.90 and 4 or 5 flex pays under $10. They're coming to your front door. I just start right here if you're new to Bellezza. I'm telling you, you're gonna instantly fall in love. From the weight, from the reflection, to the look on the ear. They're just simply beautiful. So this is, talk about an oldie but a goodie.
Yes.
Have you ever seen these not done in anything but solid gold, Paul?
Only seen them in gold.
That's it. And you may have seen them even, you know, there's a huge gold designer out there who has done the scallop, who's actually made their design famous because of the scallop pieces. But you've seen them in the matte gold, and then they would transition the one scallop with a polished gold, and then they would do the two-tone, and then the tricolor. But we have never, up until right now, here today, been able to master this design in anything but real gold. So it's a treat, treat, treat. So let's talk about something, even the inside. Look how beautifully finished and polished.
There's a reason for that.
Let's talk about these.
These earrings are created for us in the exact same workshop where they make them in solid 18 karat gold. The same craftsmen are doing it, so the same level of detail is there, and that's why they are so fabulous. Now, some of you have been pre-shopping, so we've had hundreds already gone, and we already have fabulous reviews on these earrings because they are just
even brand new,
jaw-droppingly stunning.
Gorgeous.
Okay, now if you are not new, if you are a Bellezza customer, if you're one of my Bellezza babes, all right, you know that our earrings are the best. They weigh nothing. The quality of the craftsmanship is perfect. They sit forward, they never sag, they don't hang, they don't pull, they don't snag. It's an earring that is the most perfect earring you ever had. Even if you are sitting there staring at a box full of earrings and think, I don't need more earrings. That's the last thing I need. Trust me,
get these.
You need these earrings. They look like they're $800.
Oh, easily.
They would normally, even crafted the way we normally do it, be $79. So there's the deal there.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's what's supposed to be.
And we said, well, okay, no. I mean, no, we can't do that.
Talk about how they feel?
Oh, my goodness,
yes,
the polishing.
It's just astonishing.
Even the weight of the piece, like we said, it's not heavy, but you know, I mean, you would think this was a solid piece of 18 karat gold. Now, you know what, to that point too, I know we're gonna be putting a clock up on the screen. We are very, very, very busy, especially with the 4 flex pays. That's only throughout the month of March to be able to get these home for under $10, 30-day money-back guarantee. If you have sensitivities to wearing pierced ears, meaning fashion jewelry, okay?
Sure.
This is not fashion jewelry. Please understand that. This post is 18 karat gold. And so that's what's touching the ear.
In this particular earring, we also did a sterling silver post.
Okay.
With the gold over the top. So there is literally nothing but precious metal coming in contact with your ear. And I know for some people that's very important.
For me.
For most women, what's important is, does that earring make my dress look even better? Does it go with my hair? Do you know that some of the reviews, one gal says she got her hair cut so that she could see the earring more, because she was getting so many compliments, she decided, you know what, I'm gonna change my hair. Now, that tells you, that's a story about an earring. My other favorite story is, I was riding in a taxi a couple weeks ago, I don't know if I told you this, and the lady that was driving the car had on really bad earrings. I mean, it was time to retire these things. And I said, can I talk to you about your earrings? She's like, sure, why? And I said, well, they look a little beat up. Where'd you get them? She says, oh, I bought them at the mall. I said, how much did you pay? She says, oh, like $50. I said, $50 and they're not even real? And I said, when do you change your earrings out? She says, I change them when they break or turn colors. I said, oh my gosh, let me show you Bellezza.
Doesn't have to be that way.
Let me show you what you can get that will last and last and last and will look like solid 18 karat gold and will wear like 18 karat gold and will feel like 18 karat gold. And this is an earring that you could put in today and you could wear it for a month and forget that you had it in, except when you get the compliments. That's how comfortable this earring is.
That's a promise. You
can
sleep
talk
in these.
You can talk on the phone and fall asleep at the same time with this earring on. You know how hard that is. Yes, an earring that is made so beautifully, it almost takes your ear and lifts it up and says, hey, I'm 20 years younger. It's that kind of earring.
It's true. It's a absolute #1 classic with that new modern twist, giving it that, you know, dimension that we love in a bold, bold look in 18 karat gold. But the point is, we wouldn't be able to afford something like this in a solid 18 karat gold, nor the fact they would be too heavy. This is Italian craftsmanship made in the exact same manufacturer that made the 18 karat gold electroform scallop hoop. As famous as it is today, we just happen to do it in our Bellezza formulation. So therefore, that price of $39.90, that's only while quantities last. It will be $49.90 is for our big spring event. Under $10 brings those home.